Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, sit. 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 Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Free. Good boy. He's a good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Good. So this is his third day of sit and down. I switched to some chicken, which is highly motivational. So he's like on it. He's ready to do whatever. The other stuff I was using yesterday wasn't too Theo, come. Good boy. Wasn't too motivational. Now I got some chicken. He's like right on it. He's not breaking any attention. He's sticking with the training session. Who's a good boy? Theo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good. So when you have a high motivational treat, then they're more apt to pay attention because they really want that. So he's a good boy. He's really easy to train. What you doing, bub? You want that chicken? Look, there's some pieces. There you go. You missed a piece. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. So what I did there is I'm teaching him down, and then what I'll do is I'll start to proof that into where we won't have to tell him to stay. He'll just know to stay in the command until he gets the word free. Theo, sit. Good boy. So then you can keep them there and you do a silent stay. So you don't have to tell them to stay. They already know to stay because they're in the command. And then they wait for the release word. But he's a little bit away from there. He's doing really good though. Theo, sit. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a smart boy there. Yes, he is. Smart boy. Come here, bub. Good boy. Theo, down. 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 So I'm kind of lowering him there into the down. I move my hand down little by little. Theo, down. Well, I shouldn't repeat his name. I should just keep saying down. 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 Good boy. See, he went into the down. Good boy. Theo, down. Down. Good boy. So that time I did it without any trying to lure him down with any hand signals. And I do that. I start to fade off the lure because what I want to do is teach them how to do it just by the voice and no luring, because then I know that they know the command. Then I know that I'm ready to move on. Once I understand that the dog understands and knows without any confusion, then I can move on to other stuff. Who's that silly boy? Who's that silly boy? You gonna get me? Come over here to the spotlight, bud. Theo. He's got an itch. He's doing an itch right now. Good boy. Here he comes back in the spotlight. Good boy. He's going to go down. Down. Good boy. He kind of caught me off guard there. So you're supposed to do the name and then the command. I never want to do the command first. I always want him to Plus, you're teaching him his name. You get the attention there. You say the name first and then the command. Theo, sit. 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 Good boy. So I just keep repeating the command. It's really easy. It's really basic stuff. So I'll repeat the command, and he'll eventually do it because he wants the chicken. So once he knows how to get the chicken and that he's going to get the, the coin at the slot machine, then he's more apt to keep going and show me consistency. That's what I'm working for. I'm trying to get myself consistent on the same page with him, which is pretty easy. This is all pretty easy stuff. Theo, down, 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 down. Good boy, good boy, good boy. You get some of these pieces on the carpet. Look, there you go, there's a piece. There you go, there's another piece. Look at that. I'm stacking a meal for you. There you go, bub. He's only 10 weeks, so he's still figuring out how his nose works. Sometimes he misses a few pieces on the floor, but as he gets older, I'll be able to smell those out. There he goes. Theo, sit, 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 sit. Good boy, good. So you see there, he was licking at my hand. I just don't let go of the treat, but they know the treat's there. So once they know that, then they know all they have to do is sit, and then they'll get their reward. So the faster that they know that, the more smooth and everything goes. Especially when you have good treats. Like the other treats I had, he wasn't doing this with the treats that we had in there the other day. He would get real distracted. Now he's like, I really want this chicken. Theo, down. You got an itch, man? You got an itchy? Theo, sit. Good boy. Good. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. So you can see you can communicate with them too. Like when you do classical conditioning. So, I'll have the treat here for the positive reinforcement, and then I'll move the treat away. And it's been a while since I've done dog training, the special ops of it, the details. So, there's positive reinforcement, positive punishment, which means to add something to discourage a behavior. So you would add like a light leash correction. And then when you're drawing the food away, if you go like this and they go for it and you want to pull it back, that's negative reinforcement. So you're taking something away to reinforce a behavior. I think I got that one right. Or you'd be taking something away to discourage the jumping.
Sorry, Theo,
that would be negative punishment. You're taking something away to discourage the jump. He really likes this chicken better than the other stuff.
Does he?
Yes, he's getting he's real on point with it. Yeah, she said it was in there yesterday, but I didn't grab it because it was like the end of the session.
Yeah.
So today I grabbed it. He really likes it. He's not distracted at all. He's like 100% focused on what we're doing.
Good. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I stepped on him in your video.
Oh, that's
Drop
okay.
that out.
That's all right.
All right, I'll see you later. I'm going to go to the doctor's.
Oh, all right, cool. All right.
Take care.
Yeah, take care.
And thanks again, and I'm sure Lauren will set you up for tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Theo, down. Good boy. And as soon as they do it, I'm marking the behavior with good boy. That way he knows he's good, and then I get him the treat as fast as I can. So then I'm pairing everything together, because I think you have like 1.3 seconds for them to, if you're outside of that 1.3 seconds, then it's hard for them to link everything together. Like when I sit, I'm good, and then I get the treat. Theo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Theo. Down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Look at that. Good boy. He's a fast learner. He's a good dog. He's very motivated by this chicken. Theo, sit. Are you on video? Are you on that video? Theo, sit. So I might do like a little bit of luring here. Sit. Where I'll do it. There you go. Go boy. So I'll do like a little luring if they're in the DOWN, then you might want to do this to get them. Go boy. To get them to go up into a sit. So I took a break from dog training for a while. I just had a lot on my mind. It's something I've always been good at. And then I learned from somebody who was really good at what they do. And that was probably the best. Once you have a good method and a good trainer, that's what really matters. So I was trained by a guy, Mike DeBruzzo, in New York at Canine 1 in foundation style dog training. And it works really good. You want that chicken? Theo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. And for some dogs, it's hard to go from down to a sit. So then you use like a slight lure where you go like this, and then see they'll go up into a sit. Who's a good boy? Theo, down. 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 And that's all learning too, like when they're going for the treat, but it's not time to get the treat. Then you can just let them keep doing that because they're learning, like the treat. Everything goes in an order. It's part of the foundation. So as long as he sits, he knows he's going to get the chicken. But he knows he can't just come get the chicken. Theo, sit. Good boy. See there? So he got to learn like trying one way. And then when it was time for the command, he got to see how quick he got the treat that way. So it's real easy. It's not ever frustrating. Once you're used to everything, then it's real systematic. It's enjoyable. I like it. Theo, down. Down. Good boy. And I wait till his back knees there, his leg knees, are all the way on the floor like this. Because some dogs will go like that, but you want them to do the down like this so they can rest comfortably, not be like an arch. So that's what I wait for until when these are on the floor, then that's a complete down. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Look at that. Good boy. Look at that. Good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Theo, down. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Then I'll hold him here. So you can keep giving them a reward variable. Like it'll either come in a timed, where you're going timed as long as they're in the command, or you create a variant on that where you'll wait like 3 seconds and maybe you'll wait 5. The whole thing is to keep them in that position, and then you're going to build into that later. So once you can do that with like treats, then you take the treats away, because then you're just, treats are kind of like bribery. But you want to teach the dog in the second phase that, they have to do the command. That way, if you call the dog, they don't, if the dog's running out to the street and you're calling the dog, you want the dog to turn around immediately. So that's what we get out of what we're doing here. That way you can have safety and control over your dog. And, there's no worrying about the dog running out in the street or anything like that, because when you say the word come, they're going to whip right around and come back to you. And then you work off leash. So we go through this, and then we work to the second phase, and then the third phase is off leash. Theo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Come on back over here. There you go. Theo, down. 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 Anybody that knows me knows I don't have a problem repeating myself. That part's pretty easy. Down. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Dad, good boy. You got chicken fingers. There's a new kind of chicken finger. That good boy. That good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And then a lot of what helps us too is something called pack structure that you do in the meantime. It's just to show leadership to the dog, which is you do through various rituals. None of it is dominant, like primates were like dominant. Dog culture is a little bit different. So as long as you're leading the rituals, like going to the bathroom outside without them telling you when it's time, they'll look at you as more of a leader and a provider, especially if you feed the dog at a certain time in the day, and then you take them out to the bathroom, and then I pick the food back up when they're done eating, or they leave the bowl and they're not interested. That way, he sees me giving him the food. I don't just leave it out, and they can go get the food whenever, because then you're not creating any relationship really with the dog. You always want to create a relationship. It's kind of like, you have a kid and you make breakfast for your kid in the morning. You sit down and eat breakfast. They don't just wake up and it's like, yeah, your breakfast is there. I'll see you later. You have like some bonding time. Isn't that right, bub? Theo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. And then, things where he dubbed that with his paw, I don't worry about stuff like that. He's just being playful. Some people might think like, oh, well, he's doing this and then he finally does the command. I don't worry about any of that. I just relax and chill. And then the dogs respond. Better when you're relaxed and chilled out. So I'm just sitting. Let me move closer here so I don't look like I'm just walking around in the room somewhere. You at least see my hands. Theo, down. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Good. Plus, he sees when he does that stuff that the treat, he doesn't get the treat that way. The treat only comes when he does the command. So then you can really get him going through. Once you get once you get a little more further into the course, you have more commands. You can get them rolling through different commands. So then it's interesting. You can make like a little course for them where you're going around and whatnot. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, sit. 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 So here I'll move in like this. Sit. Good boy. And then, I'll introduce the next part of the training a little slowly. Free. Good boy. So I'll, like subtle, I'll introduce the free now. Where I want them to stay in the command until they get the word free. That's what I'm going to try to work up to. But I mean, I'm not expecting that today. I'm just expecting to kind of drop some clues to them on that part. And then, because they really do, they absorb the information overnight. You come back the next day and you're like, wow, this is a total different dog. So they do. They really think about, their time in the training and their days and things like that. You can really tell all that. Excuse me. That curious guy. Theo, sit. Sit. Go, boy. That good boy. He's a cute little paws. Look at your fluffy paws. Look like boots. Fluffy boots. Theo, down. Good boy. So he wasn't able to do that yesterday. Yesterday was like I was just, kind of, he was getting the gist of it. So, that was good. He was getting the gist of it. This is our third training session. And today he's like, totally different. He remembers the sit and the down. Then I'll probably introduce like a recall to him today. Where I do like a recall. But I mean, if I move, he'll probably just move with me. Theo, come. Oh boy. So I'll do come. I could do that like at a, just a small space and distance at first, and then you can do that bigger. Who's on that camera? Is that you on that camera? Theo, come. Good boy. So I'll do like a lower here as well. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Who's that good boy? You ate a lot of chicken. Wow, you ate a lot of chicken. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Good boy. So there's not any like dominance in this. There's not any of where I'm like asserting myself over him. Everything's nice and structured, and it all flows together. And that all comes from having and starting a certain foundation. I gotta pull my pants up here. And once you do that, it's really easy. It's like clockwork, isn't it, bud? Theo, come. Good boy. Good boy. And then there's some like fine aspects of it in there that I do, like they're important, but you probably wouldn't really notice that I'm doing them. like for instance, if he does something that's really good and I really want to reinforce that to him, I'll give him a bigger piece of chicken than the last time, or maybe I'll give him a couple pieces. So it's kind of like you're hitting the jackpot in the slot machines. See, look, now he's going through the commands. He did a sit, and then he did it down. So you'll notice they'll do that. They'll kind of do like a pattern, but that's fine. That's to be expected on pretty much every dog that I've ever trained. Will eventually, do that. Especially only just like right in the beginning, which is fine. They'll go through the commands like sit down, expecting the chicken, but everything's command based. Who's that good boy? Theo, down. Down. Good boy. Theo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Look at this big piece. Theo, sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Theo, down. Good boy. Uh-oh, we're running low on chicken, bud. You really like this chicken. We'll have to get some more of this. We'll do more chicken tomorrow and tell Mommy to get more chicken for you. You got a piece of chicken in your back, bud. There you go. Theo, sit. Good boy. Good. Theo, down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Theo, sit. Good boy. Boom, 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 boom. Have good boy. Free. Free. Good boy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? You a good boy? Theo, down. Good boy. Good boy. So at first you're just working on basics, sitting down, but he's also getting to know the patterns and the flow of everything. So that'll carry on over to every other command. So the command might be different, but a lot of times, almost every time, the foundation and the flow is the same, which makes it simple. So then I'll still use the same foundation and principles, but I'll just switch the command. You might have to go to the bathroom. We'll go out in a minute. You go out in the potty in a minute. Theo, sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy. So right now I'm doing, well I was. But that's fine. What I was trying to do is a little bit, maybe we'll be there in like 3 more days, but I'm just trying to feel him out, get an idea of at the speed which he can learn at, which he's good. He's really smart. He picks things up really quick. There's never really a problem there with any dog. Some dogs just take a little longer than others, but he's really good. You go outside, go potty. Alright, I think I'm going to conclude just the video, but I got some more training to do today. So I'm going to take him outside, and thanks for watching. I'll probably put some more of these videos on, for my clients or whatever, and, just a report that this client can have for the session today. I'm sure they'll be pleased with the results. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.